Autumn had come to the Southeastern Railway. The fields were changing from yellow stubble to brown earth. All of the engines wanted to finish their work quickly, for tonight was Hallows Eve. Tombo and Jimbo were very fond of this holiday very much, except Presley. He was feeling rather uneasy. Of course, this made Jimbo quite cheeky. That night, the skinny controller showed up and spoke to the engines. Presley, I have a very important job for you. I want you and Jimbo to collect some trucks full of scrap iron and take them to the smelter's yard. And please be back by midnight. There's a Hallows Eve party at the station.
Aye, sir, but I think you must know how I feel about this type of holiday.
No need to worry, Presley. By the time you remain calm, you'll be back in time. And then the skinny controller left. By this time, Presley was feeling worse than anxious. He thought the scrapyard was too unnerving. Jimbo started to chuckle.
Looks like we've got a scary engine as our friend here. Jimbo, just can it, will you? Don't want to scare the little guy. Presley, pay no attention to Jimbo. I'm sure you'll make it back in time. Scare the engine. Looks like we're gonna have to go to the spooky scrapyard tonight.
Okay, we get it, Jimbo.
Oh, thank you, Tombo. Wish me luck, I guess.
Presley and Jimbo were chopping towards the other side of the island, right near the scrapyard. Everywhere he looked, he could see spooky shapes and fog rising ahead. Presley was feeling rather anxious, but was determined to prove Jimbo wrong. But first, Presley had to reverse onto a turntable to get him facing the right way. Little did our Presley know that Jimbo was just standing in front with his buffers a few inches away from the table. As soon as the turntable came to a stop, Presley couldn't believe his eyes. Soon Presley was racing like a rocket, just a few miles away from Jimbo and the scrapyard. He was desperate to search for a spot where nobody would ever find him. Then there was trouble. A broken cart full of lime and flour was stuck on the railway track. One of the farmers had gone for help. Suddenly, it happened. Presley broke the cart to smithereens. Lime and flour lay everywhere. Soon he puffed quickly to the junction where Tombo was waiting. While Presley's engineer explained what had happened, Tombo could only chuckle.
My word, Presley. Looks like you better be cleaned up quickly, or people will start thinking that you're some kind of spook. Oh, wait a minute, Tombo. Let's do pretend that I'm a spook and scare Jimbo. That'll teach him to be cheeky.
Tombo couldn't agree more.
It's not fair. Presley's supposed to be back with the scrap train a few minutes ago. Where could he be? Actually, I think he's been involved in an accident. What are you talking about, Tombo? Well, the workmen have cleared the line for you, but there's something much worse than that. I think it looked like Presley's spirit or something. He stated that he wants to come and warn us about something. You've been watching too many of those crappy sci-fi movies. There's no such thing as...
Jimbo's sentence was cut short when he caught a glimpse of a stark white figure approaching next to Tombo. Jimbo gasped in horror.
Jimbo, the time has come for me to send you tenderfirst to the scrapyard.
Oh my, I think it's getting late. We're in the blinking world of those scrap trucks. And he ran off like a jackrabbit. It was morning when Jimbo returned.
Hiya, Jimbo. Where have you been all this time? I knew you'd be depressed about Presley, and I didn't want to intrude, but I was sleeping in the freight shed, and...
Oh my, got to go. Cheerio.
What do you make of this, Tombo? Anyone would think that our Jimbo had just seen a spook.
فايز، اعمل لك معايا سندوتش جبنه.
مش جعان.
You know, it just seemed to me that everybody wanted to be the Cadbury Bunny because he only delivers Cadbury cream eggs. While others may keep trying, though. No bunny knows Easter better than Cadbury.
$6 Euroway deal at BK. All your taste buds will say hooray. And for just $6, your wallet will too. When hunger calls, you know what to do. At BK, have it your way.
Wanda, pick me up. I'm gonna jump again.
Don't do it. You're not going to make it this time.
Here goes.
I sure hope that dress has a lot of padding.
Save on 3 rooms of carpet for only $399. That's 40 square yards of stain-resistant carpet installed with half-inch pad for only $399. So for rich man's carpet at a working man's price, visit Carpet and Tile Bargains in Hazelwood,
Veterans Carpet in Collinsville.
and Rothman's Carpet Outlet in Fairview Heights.
The city of Townsville, an entire society where we witness everybody heading over to Townsville First National Bank to cash in their checks after a hard day's work. But wherever there's a place that has money, there is someone who wants to steal it.
Everybody down on the ground! Don't look at me!
Freeze! Put your hands in the air!
Why, it ends now. Gentlemen, take care of these guys. Hello. I see. Hey, you don't say. You don't say. Well, all right. I'll let the others know about this. Thank you. Red alert, girls. Townsville is under attack. But this time, it's Princess Morebucks, who is robbing national banks as we speak. Princess Morebucks? I thought she has come to the realization that she cannot be a Powerpuff Girl. I guess not. Indeed. We must have a closer look. Are you with me, girls? Loud and clear, Blossom. Aye, aye, Captain. Well, well, if it ain't Townsville's very own Three Stooges. Just what do you think you want? Well, for starters, you seem to be carrying something that doesn't belong to you. Yeah, care to explain this fat stack of money that you're carrying? Perhaps you should return it from where you got it from. Need me to make that clear for you? Oh, is that so, huh? Gentlemen, you know what to do. Take care of these girls. Looks like you don't seem to understand what you've done, do you? But don't worry, there's more than one way to hatch an idea. Adios, chuckleheads. Now where does she think she's off to, eh? I guess it's time for the three of us to do this the hard way. Morebucks is just too fast. Blossom, it looks like we're gonna have to give the pacing a big boost, wouldn't we? Yeah, like, we need to go much faster, like even faster. Then there's no time to lose. I'm not gonna have to say this again. Return that money from which you stole, or prepare to face the consequences. What makes you think that I want to start listening to rats like you? This is my money now, and it's mine only. Well, I guess you know what they say. They always refuse. Yo, Bubbles, how far off course are we? Ooh, this doesn't look good. Hey guys, I think I might want to ease up on the cat fight. Up ahead!
And so, the day was saved, thanks to the Powerpuff Girls.
They became both the best of pals and Hollywood legends.
Precisely, especially considering that the last two employees didn't exactly make the possible delivery.
Now, they're going to showcase to you some of their famous bits and the moments from their film successors. Join Darrow Duck, Dakota and Richard, Winfred Wolfe, and more in the Inacio Studios original series, The Ryan and Johnny Comedy Show.
We're showering in our swimsuits to settle an argument. Which leaves your skin feeling cleaner? My sister's regular soap or my best? After rinsing and drying, Mary's swimsuit had soap residue. Mine had none.
This film is left on my skin after a shower?
Right. Zest doesn't leave a sticky soap film. I wouldn't want that on my skin.
Well, from now on, I'm using your Zest.
See? Zest rinses cleaner than your soap.
Zest! No soap leaves your skin cleaner.
They appear to be mighty robots, but you change them into mighty vehicles, GoBots and Super GoBots, each sold separately. GoBots, 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 mighty robots, mighty vehicles, GoBots. GoBots and Super GoBots, Destroyer, Sidekill, and Leader 1, each sold separately.
I like new Giggles cookies because we've got two kinds of cream inside. He likes Giggles' funny faces. There's fudge and vanilla cream in each one. I can't believe how good this is.
New Giggles cookies. Two kinds of cream in each funny face.
Are you gonna eat that?
Will you turn that disrespectful junk off? Respect the classics, man. It's Hendrix.
Another day, another dollar.
Good morning, Mater. Good morning, everybody.
Morning, buddy. I sure hope you're in for a treat at Flo's V8 Cafe.
Why, of course so. And frankly, why wouldn't I? I mean, hanging out with my best friend at Flo's V8 Cafe in the beautiful free country can give me comfort. It just goes to show that I can be a very lucky guy.
Watch where you're going, numbskull. Shut up!
Not in my town, they don't. Why, get back here, you import punk!
Hey, Doc. Doc, what the heck was that?
Oh boy, those crazy hot rodders. They drive like crazy. You know, not exactly like you, kid. I mean, you drive just fine.
Doc, those import punks got away. Why, I must be getting old. Like I'm gonna blow a gasket or something.
Why, Dad, gum, son. Why, I would never imagine myself being like one of them guys. Why, I'd be able to get myself into all sorts of trouble.
You got that right, Mater. Remind me to set up a trap for those crazy hot rod punks.
Actually, Sheriff, I was thinking of maybe a little dirt race, perhaps?
Huh? Boy, what are you implying?
If I knew one race car who made his debut in winning road races since 1968, I think I know who would.
Okay, so how is this gonna work?
So you see, if we wanted to get back at Wingo and his gang, we need to prove who's the fastest race car of all.
He's got a point, buddy. Back in the 1970s, I used to watch your road races on American television. And you know, I gotta say, shoot! That was one great strategy using those tricks of yours for a Volkswagen with a mind of his own.
So what do you say, Herbie? Do you think you have what it takes to win a road race against Wingo and his gang?
I think that's the smile that says, surely, let's get the show on the road.
Gentlemen, this is a one-lap race. You will drive to Willie's Butte, go around Willie's Butte, and come back. Now, if Wingo and his team wins, they can do whatever they want. But if Herbie wins, Wingo and his team must leave Radiator Springs. Also, a few ground rules has to be made. No bumping, no cheating, no spitting, no biting, no road raging, no oil slicking, no pushing, no shoving, no backstabbing, and there will be no lollygagging. Everybody clear? Very good. Luigi, start the race, please.
All right. On your mark, get set, go!
Hey, yo, Wingo! We got ourselves a bug to squash.
Right back at you, DJ. Come on, Herbie. You can do this. He's got a point, buddy. Let's get her done.
Watch where you're going, numbskull! Sorry, I was gonna hit the bug. Oh man, Snot Rod is gonna blow!
then there were two. Wait, what? Dang it, I'm out of gasoline! Wow, that was amazing out there. Now that is what I like to call an excellent nostalgic racing champion. I mean, who knew you had so much horsepower? Congratulations, old friend. Just wait till Mater hears all about this. Then of course he would say that it's just like the old days.
I've heard all about it, buddy. Also, you might want to take a glare at who I've done brought back.